Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's card. And in today's show, we'll have picks from the NFL. NFL returns, Commanders, Packers, also college football, single game up, and picks from that 9-game card from Major League Baseball. So you guys want to make sure you hit that like, that subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. And of course, really helps us build up our audience. Hey, let's don't forget the girl, ladies, right? They got the last day of the regular season from the W as well. Hit us that like, that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. So let's meet the cappers, get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Oh, not much. Glad to be back with you guys. 2-1 day yesterday. Had all three team totals for my premium plays there on the site. Giants couldn't get over that 3 for us, but everybody else got it done. Yeah, the Tigers got it done for us, and Miami got it done for us. So good there. 4 on the hit list. So good day there on the home run hit list, and just ready to get to it.
Very good. Let's say hello to Sean. Sean, what's happening?
Not much. Win yesterday. Had the Angels out there. Only game in baseball. I said I was going to go easy for the last month. We have been, and we're grinding along. And we hit a Soto stolen base plus 550. We did lose the Lindor, but at 1-1 plus 450, I think that's not too shabby for you. Hopefully, you did all right with a plus 450 underdog winner.
There you go. He got 460 there. So really good job from Andrew there. Tailing. Alessandro, what's happening?
Yeah, same thing. Been keeping it kind of light. Won my best bet yesterday with the Royals. That was nice. Looking to continue it today.
Very good. Royals, did they get it done yesterday?
4-3.
4-3 there. Royals.
Everybody was sleeping.
That's right. That was the Guardians. That's right.
Everybody laughed at me. I don't know anything. I'm a Momo. Okay. Well cashed.
He cashed it there with the Royals.
Momo.
I split the game yesterday for me, so I looked to bounce it back from the splitsters juicing out there. So let's get to the games here, guys. We'll start here with the NFL. We got a good one here in a short week. Commanders and Packers. We see the Packers here 3.5. If we want 3s, you're going to pay heavy juice on it. So 3.5 or 3 minus 120. Total sits here 48.5. Although we'll see 49 now top up at Pinnacle with the under juiced. So we'll start here with Chris.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the first one on here with these guys. I think I'm going to go up and over the total. I think we see offense from both sides of this thing. I think we get up and over the 48.5. You look at Green Bay; they're doing pretty well. I think they got 27 last game points on average there. 21 Commanders. So I don't know. I think we see both sides there. They can run it. They can. Jaden Daniels going to be passing it, and Green Bay is going to do whatever they want to. Apparently, they beat up on my Lions on Sunday. So, I think we get up and over this total, no problem.
There you go, Chris. On over to Sean. Yeah, mute there, Sean.
Of course I am. I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under here. 48. 48 and a half, 49s. Listen, Green Bay last week, good game for them. Kind of like a statement game, right? They wanted to come out, beat the champs there for the NFC North. I got a short week for both guys. I got two teams that like to run the ball. Jacobs is a beast back there for them. As much as I like Love, wide receiver situation, always something. Somebody's always banged up. Who's playing this and that? I think it'll be more of a low-scoring kind of game here. Again, this is more based on the running. That kid Merritt, I think it's Merritt, right? The running back for the Washington team. Got 80-something yards last game. I think they'll kind of rely on him a little bit. I know Samuel got a lot of targets, 10 targets, 7 catches. But Daniels is a run kind of guy. He doesn't mind taking off. And I think if you're running the ball and throwing kind of short passes, keeping the clock long because you got 2 effective high completion percentage guys, the clock will run. Somebody scoring 30 in this? Somebody's got scoring. I don't see somebody scoring 30 in this one. Give me the under.
There from Sean over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I kind of agree with that sentiment. I do see a lot of running. I think the Packers will try to play keep away here with Jaden Daniels, at least some ball control type offense. At home here, I see them getting it done. I'm not scared to lay the 3.5. And then also I like Josh Jacobs to get over rushing yards, 77.5. And then one more, I like the over 18.5 attempts. I got plus money on that, plus 105 for Josh Jacobs, over 18.5 attempts. He's their bell cow at the end of the day. I see them just going right through him.
There from Alessandro. I'll tell you what I think here about this game. Yeah, I'm going to take the 3.5 here with the Commanders here. The issue here I have here is the Packers here banged up. They've got a left guard and right tackle questionable on defense. Michael Parsons got that question mark on him. Also corner questionable. So Green Bay coming to this one banged up on the child injury rating. You got a plus 5.5 injury advantage here for the Commanders. I'll take them here. The running performance has been impressive. They can set up some downfield passes, throws here for Daniels. Green Bay rushing performance, bit of a concern here. On a short week, they have injury disadvantage for Green Bay. I'll go ahead and take the Commanders in this spot. They are 10-6 as a road dog. I'll take them plus the 3.5. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Hicks Morning Shows. We'll turn our attention to the single here from college football. Got some ACC action for you today, and that would feature the NC State at Wake Forest. We're seeing right now NC State 7s, although we're seeing some 7.5s at Chris and DraftKings, total 52 to 51.5. So you can pick your number there. We got started with Chris.
Yeah, and I really liking this 7.5. I was liking the 7 a lot better with NC State here in that matchup there, but still take NC State. I think they get it done against Wake Forest here out on the road, and we'll take the 7.5 with them.
There we go from Chris on over to Sean.
I like the points a little bit here. Awake 7.5. I know. Listen, 10-9 versus Kennesaw. I had the under in that game. 10-9 versus Kennesaw, and then you beat Western Carolina. I mean, not much out of that. And NC State played a real team, in Virginia and then ECU. So they look like they're the better squad. But this is not as much as a rivalry, but it's. You're in conference play here. I'm gonna take the home dog here. Short week, they'll be pumped up. ESPN game, you'll have what? It's Wake, so you'll have 13,000 in there. It's gonna be some kind of sellout, but there'll be at least some fans. At least some fans here.
They're back at school already.
I got a cheer for Wake. My nephew plays for Wake. He's a kid here, punter on the team. Although he's fighting a couple Aussies, so I don't know how much time the poor kid's gonna get as a he's a redshirt. He redshirted his freshman year, but
you had to tease him throughout being his high school career being a kicker. I bet.
I was like, we're going through the rosters. I had my son, and I'm like, hey man, this is so and so's kid. He's like, he looks like a grown man. I'm like, he's the same age as you, because a couple of his buddies are in Houston down here. So we're going through all the pictures on ESPN. You're gonna get the kick out of that. They're all in a group chat, so it's pretty funny.
Nice. All right.
None of that crap went on when I was a kid. We didn't go online and look at our friends online.
You got excited about the yearbook. That was about it.
That's it. Now they're doing player ratings on Madden and college football. They got their high school teammates online.
Yeah. Over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, here for this college game, I like NC State. I got a -7. I'll take that. I think there's a slight quarterback advantage here. C.J. Bailey versus Robbie Ashford. I just remember Ashford in his Auburn days. No way I could back him. Can't back Wake Forest either. I think C.J. Bailey goes out and has a similar performance to the one he had at ECU, put up over 300 yards. Looks like he's taking a nice step here in his second year. I'm willing to trust him here. NC State -7.
There from Alessandro. Yeah, I kind of lean that way too with NC State. It's just North Carolina, NC State here at -7 here. That won't be a premium, I'll tell you that right now. But yes, C.J. Bailey was effective against Wake Forest last year, 67% completion rate for 272 yards. So he was able to have in his as a first-year quarterback have success against his down Wake Forest program. I know they had the coaching change there, but I can only look at them in this spot. Wolfpack here rushing for 5 yards a carry on the year, and they're averaging 9.1 yards per pass attempt. So they're throwing the football effectively with an experienced quarterback there. And probably one of the reasons why it's not a premium. Obviously, it's a road favorite here, but also too, they played Virginia last week. And if you don't know about Virginia, they've changed their quarterback and they've changed their style of play. They got that North Texas transferred. They've gone over in both games, and I have the over in both games. They're an up-tempo team, and North Carolina State got in that up-tempo last week with them, ran up and down a lot of high-volume plays. So I just hope they have enough recovery here for this game. That's the one thing that has me worried here about the fact that North Carolina's on a short week, NC State's on a short week traveling, and they had that shootout game against Virginia last week. It was a day game, but Virginia is a team that has changed completely. So they're running and gunning with that North Texas transfer. So that's the one concern I have here. Taking the NC State side is the fact that they got caught up in a shootout game the week before. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show as we turn our attention over to Major League Baseball. We got a 9-game card, 2 blocks of 5 and 4. Let's take a quick peek, see if there's any changes here to any of the pitchers. Let's see what rolls on here. Major League Baseball lineups. Let's see what we got going on here for today's card. Let's see. It will be Oviedo for Pittsburgh against Baltimore and Povich. Ian Seymour gets another start for Tampa Bay as they take on Shane Smith. And let's see if there's any change. Oh, yes, we have our man Ryan Weathers. Will go today for Miami. So Weathers, a little better performance this year with Miami. He was a gas can with the Padres, but since going to Miami, he's put up some respectable numbers the past 2 seasons. Weathers back in the rotation to start for Miami today against Washington. Oh boy, our buddy Gibson Long. You want to stop a momentum? You pitch this guy. Gibson Long will be the bulk pitcher here for Detroit here as they take on the Yankees at Schiller there today. And let's see if we have any other changes in the pitching. Jose Soriano smartly has been moved to today because he's been a terrible home pitcher. So they moved him here on the road to face Seattle against. So there you go. Soriano and Miller Soriano moved to today for the Angels. And Randy Vasquez will get the start here. Forgot who it was. It was somebody else was penciled in yesterday, but they're going to go to Randy Vasquez to get the start for the Padres as they look. They're going to get some medicine here as the Rockies are coming to town. So there you go. Against McCade Brown. So let's get to the games here. Do a block of 5, then a block of 4. Pirates, Orioles. Orioles $1.34, total 8.5. Rays and White Sox. Boy, those White Sox are pesky. Rays here $1.38, total 8. Astros, Blue Jays. Blue Jays $1.63, total 8.5. Nationals and the Marlins. Here we got the Marlins $1.21, total of 8. We'll end the block with Tigers and Yankees. Yankees $1.50, total 8.5. We start with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Pittsburgh-Baltimore one, give me Pittsburgh in the first 5. You can't trust anything with these Orioles at the end of it. They've been walking off. I think it's 4 in the last 5. They walked off here. So give me Pittsburgh in the first 5 there. I think Oviedo has a pretty good outing here and gets it done once the bullpens come in. And Baltimore's been doing what they do. It's just better to get in and out. Astros, Blue Jays, got Gausman, Javier. I think we get up and over 8.5 there. See some runs. Same direction with the Tigers and the Yankees. You got Schlittler, got Gibson Long, could be starting, Holton at the end of that. So I think we see some runs on both sides of the board here on this one. So give me over 8.5 in that one.
Yeah, from Chris on over to Sean.
Well, I'm annoyed I didn't take the Orioles yesterday, fade and skiing. So I'll say it again today. Like the Orioles again, Pittsburgh on the road. Not all that great. Nothing really on the White Sox there. Probably, maybe an under in that one. Again, I didn't even play an MLB game today, folks. So there's that. Gausman's laying 160. Javier's been bad. I'd look at an over in that one. Give me Weathers. He's bad. He's good in his 5 starts here.
Yeah,
he's been good in his 5 starts. And here we go with the Yanks. Where's that guy? What's Mr. Whiskers? Is it a Tiger sweep? He's saying the Tiger sweep. I guess in that one. I guess I got to look at Schlittler to get it done. This is a low number considering who's pitching for the Tigers. Like 150.
Yeah.
That seems a little light for a spot starter kind of guy. Oh boy. Hold on, let me pull up Yankee run line here to see what this is, because I might have to say Yankee run line in this one, believe it or not, based on that number 150 plus 135. I'd leave for the plus money with the Yanks run line. Again, I didn't bet an MLB game today, folks. Just because it's got a better game today. No, you don't. I'm not.
Don't know. We're very disciplined. What approach there from Sean on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, we'll go side and total on all these games here. I'll give it out. Pirates I like here and the under 8.5. I see Oviedo dealing 1.93 ERA over his last 19 innings or last 4 starts. You look at Povich, 4.91 ERA over his last 5 starts, 1.4 home runs given up per 9 innings. Oviedo, you look at him, 0.8 home runs per 9 innings. I think the pitching edge is with the Pirates. I see the bats somehow waking up finally here. for them and giving them a little bit of run support. I still like the under 8.5 though. Baltimore's bullpen, 3.63 ERA in the last 30 days. That's first in baseball. So I'll take the under 8.5 and the Pirates in this first game. I like the White Sox in the second game and the over. I see Shane Smith giving it up a little bit. It hasn't been too bad actually recently. 3.07 ERA, 0.89 WHIP last 30 days, 1.5 home runs per 9. So he is having a little trouble with the home run ball. You can say the same thing about Seymour, though, 1.3 home runs per 9. Both of these guys got a hard hit rate over 35%. I see the offense is showing up. I like the White Sox as well. So White Sox and over 8. I got to touch on Andrew Benintendi. He's just been way too hot not to touch on him. What is he? 10 for 23, 434 batting average, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs in his last 6 games, 4 straight games with an RBI. He's made me some money the last couple days, so I'll be continuing that. I like the Blue Jays here to get it done. Don't really like the price, minus 160. Might have to do Al Ninos here, minus 1, 1.5, whatever you guys like. And then the under 8, I like Gausman and Javier to show up here. Gausman, 2.73 ERA last 30. Javier, not the greatest, 4.43 ERA last 30. I just see them coming to bat for him here. And I don't know. Houston's bats are not going to show up, though. That's the thing. I think they're in like choke mode right now. Houston, 1 game up. I can see them totally giving it up here and letting the Mariners pass them. Sad times right now if you're an Astros fan. And then real quick, Nationals and the over. I'm going to go and trust Gore here. I think Weathers gets rocked. First start back in almost 60 days. At least Gore's pitched within the last month or so. And then, we'll fade the Yankees. Take the Tigers, take the over.
There we go with Alessandro. Tell me anything about some of these games here. I like Pittsburgh at the plus price here. Baltimore really not hitting well over the past 4, $1.75. Povich is 11 home appearances, ERA approaching 6. So I'll look at the Pirates in that spot. What else am I going to look at here in this one here? I like the over in Astros and Blue Jays. Houston, 266 over their past 6. Blue Jays, 277 batting average over their past 5. Javier, past 5 starts, ERA 4.5. And 14 day starts for Gausman, ERA approaching 4.5. Both bullpens in poor month-long form here. Looking at against winning teams, Toronto 21-15 to the over. In the road day games, Houston 16-10 the over. I'll go over in that one. And what else we have in this one? I like the over here, Tigers and Yankees. Gibson Long in his 3 starts, ERA over 8. Schindler here in his starts at home, ERA over 4. New York bullpen over their past 26, ERA over 5. Detroit 20-10 to the over on the road against these bad bullpen teams with an ERA of 4.2 or higher. Past 22 against winning teams, the Yankees 14-8 to the over at home. I like the over in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show. We'll close out baseball with these final 4 games. Mets and Phillies. The Phillies, they took down under $1.40 now. They're about $1.27, $1.29 in some places. Total sits 8.5. Royals and Guardians. Guardians $1.32, total 7.5. Rockies and Padres. The Padres $2.26 here, not $3, $2.26, total 8.5. Angels and Mariners. It is the Mariners $1.53, total sits at 8. We start here with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Cleveland, Kansas City one here. Kolick, Williams going. I like the under in this one. It's been an under all 2 games so far. In this one, I think we still keep it under 7. 7.5 is good to get. So take that. Padres run line's almost a little bit too much, but we just saw this on September 6th. 10-8 win there. So you could also look at some overs. You could look at some scoring in this one. Take the Padres run line knowing that one. And then I'm going to go with the Angels here to fade Bryce Miller. I know it's Soriano on there, but I don't know. Took it out of them last night. They just kept going in that game there all the way 12th inning, I think. So anyway, we'll go Angels there to get the road win.
There we go from Chris. Ron called Mariners 1.5. Yeah, you needed a walk-off 2-run home run in the 13th to get that run line.
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt, right? Yeah, 13 innings and a two-run home run in the 13th. That game didn't finish, man. I can't believe in today's with the Little League rules that the game went actually 13 innings. On over to Sean.
Here we go. Mets Phillies. I got my Soto action here. I'm gonna I'm looking at a prop. I'm going to throw it in at the end of the show. Not only a stolen base prop there, but I'm going to have something else as well here for this game. But again, I'll pull for the Royals because I need them to get to 82 wins, 83 wins. I need some wins here. So I'll keep pulling for KC for the rest of the season.
There we go with Sean. We'll move on over to Alessandro.
Again, side and totals in every game here. Royals plus 120, under 7.5. That's what I like. Kolek on the mound versus Gavin Williams. Both of these guys have been pitching very well. Last couple outings, three earned runs, 13 innings. Last two starts for Kolek. 3 earned runs, 14 innings. Last two outings for Gavin Williams. Yeah, I like the under in this game, and I like the Royals to edge it out. Even up this series, make it 2-2. 4 games back in the wild card, 18 games left for the Royals. There's still something to play for. That's why I'm on the Royals today. Run it back. Phillies in the over. I like that over 8.5. At the end of the day, I think the Phillies bats get to Peterson here. I think the Mets are on choke mode as well. Only 2.5 games up in the wild card. It would not surprise me there to see them choke and lose it. I don't know. I just think Soto's already thinking about being on the golf course there out in Cabo, watching some of the playoffs from there. Just complete fraud at the end of the day. I don't care what his numbers say. Nobody should be getting paid that much. Gladly will fade the Mets. Phillies and over there. I like the Angels today as well with Chris. I like Soriano on the mound. I think he deals. And I also think they do get to Miller. So I like the over 7.5. So Angels and over. And then a little two-teamer here. Padres and Packers. Money line it. We'll sleazeball that. I'm on the Padres.
There you go.
Over.
There you go from Alessandro there. All right, tell you what I think about these games. I agree with the under with KC and Cleveland. Cleveland hitting just 213 over their past 27. Kolek, the only guy that's worth his weight in that trade. All those trades, he's the one guy. His past 4 starts, ERA 2.92. Who would have thought Kolek would be the guy to be the performer out of all that craziness trade deadline there? Williams past 10 starts, ERA of 2.47. Both bullpens in great recent form. Against these AL teams with a slugging percentage of 410 or lower, the Royals are 22-16 to the under on the road. Past 10 at home against winning teams, Cleveland 7-3 to the under. Like the under in that one. Yeah, I can only look at Philadelphia right now. New York hitting just 215 over their past 5. Right now, the Phillies are hitting the ball very well. Peterson is past 5 starts, ERA of 7.77. There, Peterson's been getting hammered. Luzardo in his past 5 starts, ERA just over 3. Phillies bullpen in better form. In September road games, Mets 0-7, losing 8 units. Philadelphia at night at home, 33-13, returning 15 units. I can only look at Philly there. I'll take the big dog here with Soriano and the Angels. Soriano, 14 road starts, ERA 2.5. Miller in his 6 home starts, ERA 5.5. In their road night games this year, Angels 24-23, returning 15.5 units. So when they must like the hotel, the hotel meals, they get 3 of them in them. They've been performing, and they're a home run hitting team. So they need that. They get that protein, get the full protein in them, ready for the homers. Play at night. They have the power. There you go. We'll take the Angels there in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tonics Morning Show as we continue on with what's up next. We got through the W, right? W, Alessandro, and Chris. We'll see what Chris got some of the W today. Mercury Wings to close it out here. Mercury 5.5, total 165.5. Liberty and Sky, we've got the Liberty 12.5, total 157. Valkyries and Lynx, the playoff-bound Valkyries. Dogs here, Lynx 7, total 152. Meaningless game. Aces at Sparks. Sparks will go home after this one, start their Cancun party. We got the Aces 11 on the road, total 170. Anything from you, Chris?
The only thing I got is the under in the Valkyrie Minnesota game there. The last time they played, they kept it under here. They've been both playing defense pretty well soon, and not sure on the standings or whatever. Haven't been keeping up with it. I just do most of this off of data and everything like that. But from what I can see here, I think we just get up and under this. I think it's 152 is what I've got for that total. So take the under.
Yeah, from Chris on over to Alessandro.
Shoot, I hadn't even put anything in for WNBA. I'll give you guys something. I'll go side and total again. Just take this with a grain of salt. None of this will be on the site. We'll take Liberty minus 12, over 156. Sky are dead. Last game of the year, last day of school for the Sky. This might be Angel Reese's final game with the Sky. She even playing? I don't know. I got to look. Mercury Wings. Give me the Mercury minus 5.5. over 165. No defense played in that game. I'll take the points over here. I don't know. I don't love this WNBA slate, guys. We got playoffs like in the next couple days, but giving picks out here. We'll go Lynx -6.5 over 151. I still think the Lynx win here. And then, Ace is probably my most favorite one to bet if I had to. I know it's a fat line there, -11. I'll take the Aces -11 over 170. I think the Sparks not going to show up as well. Just been eliminated last day of school. They're done.
There we go. We got some teams done. Toast. Playoff teams moving on. 8 teams moving on to the playoffs. All right, now it's time for our Parlay peripheral segment where our cappers give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They make the call here. We start with Chris.
Yeah, give me the Tigers in the money line here. Give me the Angels in the money line for a 2-teamer there. Was going to go. I don't see in all the things I'm seeing here, like Alessandro alluded to, Andrew Benintendi's been hot. We hit him yesterday for +630 is how much I got him for a home run yesterday. I'm not seeing him in the lineup today, which makes absolute no sense because he's been on fire. So I got to go another direction here. We're going to go Mike Yastrzemski with the Royals. He's hit Gavin Williams pretty well. So we'll go Mike Yastrzemski for a home run. And then your touchdown is going to be Austin Eckler to get one in there today. They're giving up a lot to the running backs. So I think Austin gets in there.
There we go with Chris. We move on over to Sean.
All right. End the show. Here we go. 35. Oh, boy. Hold on. That's the wrong number. That's the wrong record. I got to delete that one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not right. That is not right. Why can't I delete this? It is 35 and 48, not 35 and 58. I apologize. 35 and 48. Sorry about the typo. Is it on there still?
No, not on there. I don't see it unless you did it early.
Right. Oh no! You know what? I guess I didn't even enter it in. Well, I'll enter it in now. I just went to refresh it. I thought my YouTube was behind. Anyway, 35 and 48 plus 26.25 with the props here. Soto stolen bases plus $4 today. No Lindor. I'm not doing Lindor today. The guy, he's kind of slumping a little bit right now. You know what? He's plus 360. I'm going to pass it. Instead of that, Soto, 4 or more hits, run, ribbies, a 4-piece, plus 315. I think that looks like a low for 4 hits, runs, or ribbies for a guy. Even a solo homer doesn't even just get that by himself. I mean, so he does have good numbers here versus this cat I saw, which would probably be why it's a lower 350. I mean, 4, I think, again, Chris, you kind of jump into more home run, total base kind of things than me, and I'm more of just a straight ribby kind of guy. But 315 seems a little light for a guy to get 4 a hit, run, and ribby. No?
Yeah, it's a little bit low. I mean, he's got it's a really good opportunity for it. I mean, it's all the stats are there from what I'm looking at here. He's hit Jesus. Well, he's got a home run off of him. He went 617 on him, but I mean, his stats against him are great. Everything is on there. Even as I increased the thing there to 3.5, I mean, you could even 4.5. I mean, you're getting 4.5 is getting 572. That's pushing it a little bit, but 3.5 is a really good hits, runs, RBIs. That's really good.
Right. I mean, yeah. Well, DK here is straightforward. He didn't have a 3.5 or a 4.5, but
yeah.
315 will take a shot and a stolen base, $4. I'll put it here in the chat in a second here for everybody to have. But good run with the picks here with the ribby props and now the stolen base props at the end of the show. 35. We'll type it in 35, 48. There we go. I'll get in there. Head on over to Al.
All right, Alessandro.
Couple parlays. I already gave one out. Padres, Packers, sleazeball it, money line it. I don't know. You'll get minus like 110, minus 120 odds if you like that type of stuff. I'll give you a plus money one as well. I like the Angels on the money line. And I like the Royals on the money line. I'll give you a third dog. Pirates on the – there's a lot of dogs I like. I could touch 5 dogs on today's slate. But, there's 3 dogs there. Pirates, Angels, Royals on the money line.
Yeah, from Alessandro. I'll give you a 2-teamer here with the Phillies and the Angels there at the plus money. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Head into a big week of action, NFL, college football coming up this weekend. Of course, we've got Major League Baseball, still 3.5 weeks remaining there of baseball. The 28th is the last day of the week. So actually 18 days left of Major League Baseball regular season action. Link in the description takes you on over to our site over at Tony's Picks, where you'll see all of our cappers documented many of them on leaderboards for you. So that's where you'll find our best bets and premiums. So let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what Chris has for sale. Chris has put together some very good numbers here over the past 30 days. Chris, what you got for sale?
Guys, got you a 3-pack in baseball today. Best bet 2 premiums, little mix of everything there. Got you a team total, got you a total, and then a money line in that one. Best bets included in that one, so buy one or the other there. Really fun 3-pack for you guys. And then I've got a best bet in NFL tonight, Thursday night football. So grab that. I'll be putting in some college football as the day progresses here, and I get some time to look over this weekend. I'll be going ahead and getting some of that in with the SEC. You guys know I cover that. So I've got that for you today. Hop on something. We're coming up towards the weekend. You guys like that 3-day pass there, get you everything I do. And I do baseball, college football, and NFL. You guys know I cover that. So yeah, do that. And then Super One Capper, there's 2 people put money in your pocket, makes a lot of sense. And there's a lot of other people that do more than I do here. You guys know I'm more of a low volume guy, try to get you quality out there as far as that goes. But there's some guys that cover everything. You may want to hop on with them and let both of us make money for you. To do that makes a lot of sense to do that. And then use the promo code Tony T at checkout, save you the 15%. And let's just keep trying to have a good day.
There we go. Get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. You see the one-day passes as well as the long-term subscriptions. Great time to get the long-term subscriptions now with all the sports, a lot of major sports overlapping, NFL, college football, baseball, and more. So get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks right now. We'll see what Sean's got for sale. Sean, unit leader over at Tony's Picks, 3,860 units of profit. Document over at Tony's Picks over at Sean's handicapper page. That's based on a $100 unit wager size, which is, by the way, industry standard. How we track these. Sean, what do you got for sale?
Just some college and NFL for tonight. No MLB, I told you. Taking a little light. You get the props here, but nothing today. I don't really love the card all that much. It's all right. We had a nice little season there. We'll pick our spots here as it winds down and head to the playoffs. But college and NFL, we're ready to go. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 college. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think, NFL. Get on board. What's today? Today's Thursday. I guess wait till tomorrow for a 3-day pass, or buy the weekly pass if you want some action in college and NFL.
Yeah,
and then the MLB after out.
Yeah, so, there you go. 7-day pass.
Start in both.
Yeah, 7-day pass is the way to go, especially with the Monday Night Football coming up. The sports overlapping here, so no better time to get on board with Sean. Long-term subscriptions, promo code Tony T at checkout will save you that 15% off. Of course, multi-capper promotion available with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. You see there on the left, so get on board. All right, let's see what Alessandro has got for sale right now over at Tony's Picks. Alessandro's been knocking it out of the park here over in the MMA as well. We'll see what he's got for sale rolling today. What you got over at Tony's Picks?
I got a UFC Noche best bet up for this weekend. I'll give you guys some UFC Noche picks here real quick. Alessandro Costa, come on. The guy's the same name as me. Same name as me. We're not going to bet on this guy? Come on. I know he's minus 420. We'll find a way to sleazeball parlay with him. Tatiana Suarez minus 490. Zachary Reese minus 240. 3 team those, you get plus money. So I'll do that. As far as this UFC Noche card, trust me, I will be on some dogs. But I like that. I had to give that shout out there to Alessandro Costa. Watch him get it done this weekend. I got an MLB triple play. I got a Thursday best bet that's in that triple play. Like I said, I got the UFC Noche best bet. And hop on something long-term. We got MMA coming up. We got NFL, NCAA football, all sorts of stuff going on right now. Best time of the year, 7-day, 30-day. Let's make some money.
Okay, get some money here with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. Triple play up there, 3-pack, best bets and more. So get on board. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased is credit back to your account for secrets. That's profit guaranteed. Here, get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. And the promo code Tony T will save you that 15% off. Got a best bet on the board right now here from NFL as well as a play of the day here from Major League Baseball. Get on board with me. Having a great unit, producing great units in baseball. Number 2 unit producer in baseball for the year. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks. Get that long-term subscriptions. We're getting into football for the weekend. That 7-day is a great way to roll and use the promo code Tony T and save that 15% off. All right, guys, I'm with you here on the Tony Hicks Morning Show every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Of course, you do want to be notified when our live shows go, as well as a lot of the great content that we have over at Tony Speaks YouTube channel. Just head on over to YouTube, type in Tony Speaks in the search module, and find our channel with lots of great content. Hit that live tab, and you'll be able to watch a replay of our live show. Happy Hour, Rod hosts that here, 5 p.m. Eastern time. We get the crew in there in the happy hour, so check it out there. And, of course, you can also hit the video tab. Lots of great video content up there. Chris has got his video with the home run props. Yeah, I got 15 more base football for you from college football, so we're going to get those deep dives in there for you. The spreadsheet play today from Ron Crawford. He's ready to roll here. Also, keep an eye on that KBO release here from Ron about 8 Eastern time. When you got to have that overnight action, Ron will have that overnight KBO for you. So check out his videos dropping at 8 Eastern time. I got the deep dives from NFL as well as the college football game today. Baseball still giving you the deep dive rundown. Of course, our 2-3 zone, the crew today, Ramon, Ron, and Justin. 2-3 zone WNBA has been a great video series there, so you guys check it out. See, El Ninos likes his dogs of the day and his shorts. Hit the shorts tab. A lot of shorts content in there. Looks like we got Brian Bittler coming in with a WNBA short, as well as El Nino with his -1 there. So you guys want to check that one out there if you can. Of course, Chris, your home run hit list has been a real popular video over on Tony Speaks YouTube.
Yeah, it's been super popular. Lots of comments there. Appreciate everybody there back and forth. Love the interaction. Love to hear when you guys win and everything like that. And share your picks and stuff and everything like that. We've kind of been cold. We did hit 4 yesterday, so we're got a short card today. I got your 5 out there. Be adding some more to the additional comments once I get things confirmed here with different people. We're having to look at people that are coming up. These stars are not hitting. It's these kids that are coming up. So I've been trying to look at it a little bit deeper way, but we've been doing pretty well. Excuse me. And we're just going to keep putting that out for the rest of the season. Got a couple weeks here left of it, which is sad. It's one of my favorite things to do, but I'm working on that end zone hit list for you guys there, trying to get all my data right and try to read all that stuff. But we'll start pumping that out as well. And just keep the comments coming on that home run hit list and the likes. And I appreciate everybody.
There you go there for Chris. Check out the home run hit list video. Of course, Sean, we got you here on the mornings. You pop in occasionally on the happy hour.
Yeah, we'll be more happy hour with football stuff going on, especially weekday stuff. So, and we'll have playoff baseball pretty soon.
Yeah. So,
little again. I don't even have anything up for MLB today. I don't really love the card. So, but afternoons we'll be here. We got more important, bigger stuff coming up down the road here. So you'll see me in that show there with the crew in the afternoons.
And there, of course, Alessandro, we see here on the mornings, popped in on the happy as well. And, of course, the UFC, your UFC video series. We saw one from boxing from you as well. Forgot to mention that.
Yep. I'll give you guys another free pick. I already got the video out. Canelo Alvarez gets it done, making Crawford come up to 168. I like the matchup. Think he walks him down, controls the center of the ring, and steals the decision. At the end of the day, it's Canelo as the A side, and I can go on and on about Canelo and how overrated he is, but I still think he gets it done. And let's flood you guys and drown you guys with some picks here. College football. Shoot, I like UCLA. They finally get a win against, New Mexico? They'll blow them out. I like Oregon by a blowout against Northwestern. There was a couple more blowouts I like here. I don't care. I'm taking Georgia against Tennessee on the road. I'll fade Aguilar the rest of the year. I'll take USC in a blowout. Against Purdue? South Florida, Miami game. I'm taking South Florida on the spread, at least 0.8 plus 18. Fade the hell out of the Gators. LSU -7.5. Don't care about the hook. They're going to win that by double digits. Give me A&M with the plus 6.5. I can go on and on, guys. I don't know. I like college football this weekend as well. You guys were touching on it last show, last morning show. So I was like, fuck, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Let's get into it indeed. All right. So there's some few plays, some body bag games already from Alessandro. He's got faith in the USC, a road favorite. I don't know if you've seen their record as a road favorite. It's been horrendous, but Purdue's been a horrendous team. So we'll see what happens. Someone's got a crack there with this Trojans team against Cupcakes.
A possible look ahead, too. They do have Michigan State lined up. I don't know. I was ranting off a bunch there. That might be the one I need to calm down. But, they got Michigan State next. So that's a tough one. Again, gun to my head, I would still lean USC.
Yeah, but they got the schedule. They're playing that game at 11 Eastern. in the Coliseum. So Michigan State's going to be playing football 11 o'clock body clock time, 11 p.m. So we'll see. We'll see how that rolls. I don't think Michigan State was very happy about that time, getting that super late night game there. So there you go. Especially when you're looking at USC playing all these day games against cupcakes, you should throw that 11 Eastern time. Who wants that's what those games belong at that slot. All right. There we go. We're seeing JM coming in. He likes the body bag Oregon too against this Northwestern team. It's just horrible, man. They're just horrible.
He said he
Tulane
got Miami.
crushed him.
I think it was a typo on the Miami money line. I think.
Yeah, it might have been alternate line or something.
Yeah.
Line, playing the alternate there. All right. We're back here, guys, tomorrow live at 9:30. What you got, Sean?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, Miami's definitely not minus 105 out of money line when you're laying 18 points. That's
right.
That's not the right number there.
Or maybe Miami Marlins. I don't know. Miami.
Okay. Yeah.
Dolphins. I don't know what that Miami is. There's a lot.
Minus 800. Sounds about right.
So yeah, he's playing. He's doing the alternate money line. There we go.
How you doing an alternate money line minus 105? How is that even possible?
Yeah.
I don't know where you find that, man. Maybe on some exchange, somebody out there, wanted
Miami. So basically, Miami's a pick'em. Can I?
It's a typo.
I got 90,000.
I'll give JM the benefit of the doubt. I think it's a typo or something.
Maybe he forgot the zero at the end.
Yeah,
forgot the zero at the end. Forgot to add a zero.
Is it Miami, Ohio?
Ohio gets Ohio State. Take the 31. Ohio.
That would be
I could go on a rant there about Parker Navarro.
They're off a big win. That's a bad spot. If they didn't win that game, I'd think about it.
Against West Virginia, is that a big win? Beating West Virginia? I don't know. Maybe for them.
If you're beating a Big 12 school, it's big for them.
Yeah, alternate line, money line in the twilight. Yeah, some twilight zone there, right? So again, exchanges. Crazy things happen in those exchanges, man. I'll tell you, you're getting some soft numbers, especially when the Knicks were in the playoffs. Oh my goodness, those New York people betting their team and putting up bad numbers. Oh my God, you can find some soft numbers there in some of those exchanges, especially with some of those fans. There, so that should be yeah. Ohio State to me is a very interesting game there, especially with that experienced quarterback for Ohio and inexperienced quarterback there.
Parker Navarro. No, thank you. I know it's 31 points, but I'll take the Buckeyes. 42-7 would not surprise me at all.
What about our man Pavia? Is that too much respect for Vanderbilt now in that line?
So I made a statement on my college football prediction videos I used to make. I've been seeing Pavia all over the media and just, especially this offseason, and just buying into his own hype, talking about how he got offered $4.5 million and turned it down. I don't know. I think he's cashing out. I think he knows he's not going to be an NFL player at the end of the day.
Oh, no way.
And in the NIL era, you might as well make as much money as possible. At the end of the day, I think Lenore Sellers is going to outplay him here. I think the South Carolina defense will show up. And I'm on South Carolina minus 4.5.
Pavia, you got to be careful. He does back it up because he's not afraid to run. But he's been banged up in his career. But I think he might just get a little too excited here and running against that South Carolina secondary. That's what I'm a little worried about, right? Vandy Pants. Oh, there's another name. There's another one there.
Again, where are these people getting these lines at?
Alternate lines. The alternate lines. They're playing the alternate lines there.
Maybe guys, you're laying minus 170, minus 180 with these lines. It's like you might as well just touch. If you like Vandy, take Vandy plus 4.5. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'll take money line if you like Vandy.
Yeah. I can't do that. I just get buying. We're buying points. Like, what are you doing buying 4 points?
Don't do that. Yeah. Then you got people buying points through zero. That's like the worst possible thing you could do. The worst possible thing.
If you like Vanderbilt, we'll say put them in a teaser. Instead,
that's another thing. You can tease them.
You can have a 3-team 7-point teaser on DraftKings plays. It's plus 120. It's plus 120 as opposed to what you're laying here with 4 points. Get 7 and find 2 other dogs that you think are gonna. I mean, come on.
Wait for kickoff.
It's not going to be 6 or 7 by kickoff because the line's dropped since it opened, Nathan. It's not going to go back up to 7. People are buying on Vanderbilt because of what they saw last year. That's a whole different team. Last year they were an underdog. Now they're a respected underdog. They go in, you beat Alabama, you beat teams. People are
One
going to be like, I
possession.
can't overlook these guys. The coach will be like,
possession, yeah.
these guys won games on the road, 15-point underdogs outright. You're not taking them lightly. That's why the line came from 6 down to 4. It's not going back up.
Yep. Pavia is going to be one of those podcast guys. I know he's probably not. It's too short to be NFL. He'll be one of those podcast guys. Maybe work with Barstool. Maybe work with some of these but I think he's going to be one of those podcast guys we're going to see all our lives. I just have a funny feeling about this guy. All right, there. All right, stuck on the lines here. All right, there you go, guys. That's going to do it for the show. Any last words for anyone before we close it out?
No, I get what JM's saying. Try to get the price or the line that you want, but when you're having to pay the minus 180 or something juice, it's just not worth it. You're better off just laying off the game or just, again, taking the price Vegas gives you. If you like the team enough, take them then. I don't know. Maybe this is the reason why you got to Sean Higgs it and get in on these games early, so you're not having to take a bad number again. This,
they're out. NFL Week 3 lines are out.
Yeah.
But yeah. On Sunday morning, someone's gonna be like, "Hey, how'd you get the Cardinals plus 3.5 and they're a favorite now because the Niners have a backup quarterback?" Well, I don't know. I didn't wait till Sunday morning to bet a game. But yeah, listen, JM, people. You're stuck. You're not just stuck taking them, but if you're buying points, like there's other ways to do it than just buying, minus 200 to get an 8 instead of a. You could have had 6.5 if you bet on Sunday or Monday.
Yeah. That's the thing. And of course, there's already, I think I saw 10 here with Buffalo against the Miami, minus 10. That line
it is hard winning anyway. And you're going to buy points and just put yourself in hole. You gotta win twice to make up for that if it loses.
So, and again, you got people that would rather buy points, but then will get mad at me for going reverse run line. Makes no sense.
Yeah,
makes no sense.
You try to get the value there on your side. Yeah, the price is right there, and some of these. All right.
Yeah, Parlay is different. It's a whole different world,
Yeah.
I got to get out of here, guys. Y'all have a
great
day.
All right, guys. We're going to close it out. Make sure you guys have a great one. We're going to wake up. Bye, guys. We'll back tomorrow here on the Tony Six Morning Show.